Hi there, students. An epigram. An epigram. It's a short saying that is clever and funny. Let's see, it used to be a short poem, but nowadays normally the epigrams don't rhyme. So I think Oscar Wilde is famous for his epigrams. I can resist everything but temptation. It's like a quote. It's something that people say that yes, or they say that you said. So it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it. Okay, that's an epigram. So an epigram is a short sentence that expresses a clever idea in an amusing or an interesting way. Or what was it Oscar Wilde said about is the worst thing is not to be talked about. It can be bad if people are talking about you because you've done something, but it's even worse if they're not talking about you. So this is an epigram. Notice this phrase, epigram. Epi comes upon, in addition, and gram, a set of words. So an epigram. Yeah, it's a saying or a poem that gives a funny idea or a very good idea, but in a clear way. So now you're going to ask me, what's the difference between a proverb and an epigram? I don't think there really is. Normally epigrams are quite intelligent, they're quite witty, they're using very few words, but then so is a proverb. It's the same idea. It's something that's satirical. It's something that's pungent. It has a quite ingenious meaning to it. So yeah, epigrams are quite fun. A brief witty saying, a short witty or pithy poem. I think my kid's favourite epigram was it. If I were a dog and you were a flower, I'd lift up my leg and give you a shower. But epigrams, there are lots and lots and lots of epigrams about. The best revenge is not to be like that, is to be different. Or character is fate. There are lots and lots of epigrams about all sorts of things. Yeah. So what would be your favourite epigram? A good way to end a speech or end a lecture would be using an epigram. Now, how can we fashion this statement into an epigram? Okay, he has a genius for epigrams, for saying the right things. Okay, so, yeah, according to Samuel Johnson, remarriage is a triumph of hope over experience. Yeah, you know these little witty phrases. These quips, these maxims, aphorisms, little witticisms or adages. These are epigrams. Yeah, a short few words which expresses an idea in a very clever way, in something that's amusing. Yeah, a bon mot, if you like, a good word. So yes, I think the ancient Greeks and Romans used the word epigramma from Greek epigraphane, to write on something. And yeah, I think there was a book of epigrams. So yes, yeah, your accolades, your praise is not worth dying for example. Okay, so an epigram, but nowadays they don't have to rhyme. Formality, an epigram, I think I'm going to give it a 6 in formality, maybe a 6.5. Semi-formal conversation, semi-formal or formal writing. So, an epigram. Now's the point for me to produce a really witty epigram, and I can't produce anything. Bye for now.